Hello, New Manchester here, back with another video. Haven't made a video in a while and a lot has went down. The president of Haiti was assassinated by people who spoke English and Spanish. I'm assuming they're from the Dominican Republic. Bill Cosby was let out of prison for some reason because he was there because he was sentenced. He was put there because he drugged up a bunch of women in the past with quaaludes to rape them. What else? The big heat dome in Western Canada and northwestern in the northwestern part of the United States is going through a heat wave because of this heat dome that traps heat, and it led to a lot of people dying. Heard about a lot of wildfires been happening in British Columbia and Canada. Town, don't know what the name of it is, was destroyed by wildfire. Yeah, a lot has went down, and haven't made a video in a while because of bullshit from YouTube, which I'll get to later. And before I get into this video, I received a comment from a guy named Cream. His thumbnail has a cat on it, and it's from the video 81 Reasons Why American Women Suck. I'm going to read this, and this is what he said in his comment. Go cry. She's 100% right, stupid, worthless boy. Every boy sucks, and don't matter how about it. Yeah, sounds like you can't type worth a shit. So he's saying that all men, he's saying that all men and boys in America are like Harvey Weinstein, Bill Cosby, Jeffrey Epstein, R. Kelly, and other scumbag men in America. You know, I'm going to say this. I mean, this incel term that's dubbed on boys and men who are alone. They're in their rooms at their apartments and homes of their parents. They're always on the computer all the time, and they never go out, and they're alone and all this crap, you know, and they're dubbed as incels from people like Cream, which I find just, you know, this shit is just completely stupid, you know. The incel term is just ridiculous. It's stupid. It doesn't serve no purpose to me. I'm just saying, like, I was called an incel, you know, I don't give a shit. and you know, this comment from Cream, I mean, it just shows that just how stupid and silly these Me Too movement people and these third wave radical feminist people and these social justice warrior people, it just shows how silly they are, you know. And they lost their mind when Bill Cosby was released from prison. Here's the thing. I'm not on anybody's side. I'm not on the side of the Me Too movement people. And I sure as hell not on the side of people like Bill Cosby. I'm not on the side of people like Bill Cosby. Because let's face it, I mean, the statute of limitation ran out on the crimes that Bill Cosby committed against those women when he drugged them and raped them. I mean, these women should have went to the police and reported him a long time ago. But no, they didn't do anything. They waited until until Bill Cosby and themselves got all old, and they decided to come out and speak about this, And all these men and boys in America who are pro Me Too movement and pro feminist and pro SJW. I mean, these people, these men, these boys are nothing more than white knight Captain Saberhole pussy simps. That's what these guys are. It just I just look at this and it's just so laughable. It's a joke. Like, I mean, these Me Too movement people, these people that put down lonely, single, outcast men who can't get a girlfriend, who lose it and go on mass shootings, like, they send like stupid comments like this. Go cry. She's 100% right. Stupid, worthless boy. Every boy sucks and don't matter how about it. You can't type worth of shit and you trying to put me down? This comment, if all of you can see it, this comment right here, and people who say shit like this, is the reason why all these mass shootings are happening. Right there, like, these stupid motherfuckers can't stop, And this doesn't bother me. I just laugh my ass off at this. Anyway, enough of this shit. Let me go into this video. Yeah. Okay. I'm in my channel right now, and I got a community guidelines strike from YouTube on a video that I posted on my channel. Okay. Let me find it right here. Okay. Okay, the name of the video that YouTube removed and gave me a strike on is titled, "Why White People in America Suck." They removed it and deemed it as hate speech. And I posted this video back in 2020. And I made that video because of a friend that I have who is from Mississauga, Ontario, in Canada. And let's see. He told me to make a video about white people and Hispanic people in America. So I did a video about white people. I did a part 1 and a part 2. YouTube removed part 1, gave me a community guideline strike, and deemed the video as hate speech. And I was an idiot for trying to repeal that video to get that video back on my channel. I don't know why I did that. I did this in the past. They rejected every video that they removed from my channel. So got a community guideline strike, and this strike is going to expire on September the 21st. And I kind of misread this. I'm thinking that they removed the video, gave me a strike, and blocked me from posting videos, doing live streaming, which I don't do, and leaving comments on videos on other YouTube channels. So yeah, on the video that they removed, why white people in America suck. It was a video that I did. That a friend of mine from Mississauga, Ontario, in Canada asked me to do. actually which I decided to do because him and in what I went through with white people in the past, you know, and call out how white people in America are. So basically, I was calling them out on their bullshit. And I was just going after white people who are bad. I wasn't going after the good ones. And I guess someone saw the video and reported me, and so I'm deemed as a racist. I hate white people. Here's the thing. I don't hate white people. Coming from a guy who was born in California, Southern California, and well, I grew up around white people, and I've been around a lot of them. I mean, I was around a lot of white people. You know, and I've seen how some of them are. Some of them are nice. Some of them are assholes. Some of them are sociopaths. You know, actually, the white people that I've been around in California were pretty cool. I mean, they weren't bad people. Moved here to Texas. I mean, and I just see just how completely fucked up some white people here in Texas are. Yeah, I don't I'm not a racist. I never was one. I mean, I grew up around white people, Mexicans, Asians, generally Japanese and some Chinese, and I grew up around Samoans. This is in California. Here, yeah, well, in California, I wasn't around a lot of black people. I mean, around like few of them. And counting my mom, dad, brother, and my sister. Well, my brother is dead. He died in a car accident. Um, yeah. So I'm just gonna defend myself on this. I mean, I'm not a racist. I don't hate white people. I was just going after the shitty ones, the sociopaths, the assholes, the racists, the ones that will stab you in the back. And here's the thing, you got white people in America who screw each other and they stab each other in the back. I mean, and this happens, and it's a vicious cycle. I mean, they'll screw each other. I mean, and I was the victim of this stuff from these worthless, horrible white people. And you got some who are full of shit. You got some who hide behind their racism, just to bring you down and get rid of you. Like for instance, I had a job. I was working at TJ Maxx, which is a store in Longview, Texas, and I was stabbed in the back by my boss, who was an old white woman of Irish descent. I mean, she was a typical American woman, a Texas woman, an old woman of Irish descent. And I'm half Irish myself. Well, I'm Irish, Black African, and Japanese. So yeah, I mean, she stabbed me in the back over something that I did. Okay, she tells me, okay, I don't remember what I did. It was bad and I didn't realize it. And she praised me for doing something good on what I did was so bad. So she turns around the next day and eats me alive about it, eats me up about it. So that was two-faced and rotten right there. You know, and I'm not gonna like, yeah, I mean, I'm not just gonna just go after bad people in the white race. I'm gonna go after bad people in my own race, the black race, African Americans, and I'll go after bad Hispanic people and bad Asian people. I mean, I'm gonna go after these people, but does that make me a racist? It's funny, these white people here in America, they they just can't admit the truth. They just can't admit it. I guess, I mean, in this video, I mean, I talked about a woman in the video, Why White People in America Suck. I talked about a woman who wore a dress and wore the same dress and never bathed and just smelled bad, and some weirdo saw this on a YouTube video on a YouTube channel and put down a comment saying that, oh, you're so beautiful, Stephanie, I want to drink your bath water, which is just weird and disgusting. Ugh. Yeah, I guess YouTube gonna nail me for this too. So I'm not trying to be insulting here, yeah, I guess I went too far on the video Why White People in America Suck Part 1. They're probably going to take down Part 2, because I did a Part 1 and a Part 2, and they removed Part 1. So, yeah. So, I'm not worrying about if YouTube keeps giving me strikes on videos on my channel that deemed inappropriate, which is basically a machine. It's not human beings who are doing this. It's machines that are programmed to do this by people. So yeah, yeah, I got a friend who told me this. I mean, sometimes you got to tell the truth, and in the video Why White People in America Suck, I was telling the truth. But, I'm probably deemed as a racist, and I really don't care, I mean, I'm going to say this, there's some white people who live in South Africa. And I saw some YouTube videos on some YouTube channels about South Africa. And it's about white poverty. White South Africans of Dutch descent who are living in poverty. You got, yeah, you got black poverty, you got white poverty, and white poverty is ignored in South Africa. And I look at how these white people in South Africa are, they're good people. I mean, they're real, they're not full of shit like some white people in the United States are. And white poverty is ignored, and racism from black South Africans to white South Africans exist. I don't know. But, I just saw a glimpse of that, like, it's just like what's here in America, it's in reverse in South Africa. And it's kind of sad, really, And I look at this, I mean, it doesn't matter if white people are treated bad and black people are treated bad. I mean, it's wrong on both ends. I mean, it doesn't serve a purpose. I mean, and I view this, I mean, it doesn't matter what race you're from. I mean, everybody should be treated like human beings. Everybody should be respected. And that's a fact. And that's just something like some of these screwed up in the head white people here in America, the United States, just don't understand, nor do they care. Like, I guess me, if I call them out on their bullshit, the bad white people, I'm deemed as a racist. You know, and it's crazy. There's this white woman who I went to school with who deemed this black guy who went to school with me and her as a racist. I mean, he called her a cracker because, well, he was mentally ill and he was suffering from a mental illness, and he's serving 50 years for attempted murder because he got mad and tried to kill a drug dealer who cheated him out of his money because he thought the guy was stupid. And I told this woman about this guy on Facebook, this woman who I went to school with which I won't say her name. I mean, she's married and she has a daughter. She said this: "Yeah, I remember him. Laugh out loud. I don't think he liked white people. I never liked him. He was racist." And I was telling her that he was mentally ill and she just didn't care. And she was white. And this school that I went to with her, there were some teachers who were racist to the core. Like, I hugged one of the girls who I went to school with, and I just asked. I was very respectful. I had my teacher come and put me down about it and say it was sexual harassment or whatever. And I'm saying and she was singing a song from Casey and JoJo, two guys from the popular 90s bad boy group Jodeci. It's funny, like, you'll listen to music and love music from Jodeci, but you won't Jodeci, the members of Jodeci, hugging your women and touching your women. It's disgusting. I mean, okay, I'm gonna fix you up. Okay, if you don't want me hugging or touching your women, bad white people, then you shouldn't be listening. Then I should be banning you from listening to music from black singers like Casey and JoJo. Yeah, I mean the removal of Why White People in America Suck Part 1 video on my channel gave me the fuel to make this video. And this video is a good replacement of that video. But, I don't know if YouTube's going to remove this video and give me another strike. If they give me another strike, then I can't post videos, post comments on other channels. I can't do live streaming. Yeah, I'm completely banned. But if I get a third strike, this channel is gone. They'll delete my channel. And so I have no choice but to create another account. I might create another account, I might not at all. So I got 3 YouTube channels. I mean, this channel, the archive channel, and a channel that I do impressions and comedy wise videos that I was originally gonna do on this channel that you're watching this video on, which I created back in 2017. So, yeah. Well, yeah. I'm not mad. I really don't care, It's just great to talk to people from other countries like Australia, New Zealand, I feel that like people from Australia and New Zealand are laid back. I mean, they're not like people in the U.S. and Canada. I mean, no Kiwi, no Aussie has ever called me an incel and put me in and sent me a shitty delusional comment from a guy named Cream. I mean, they don't do stuff like that at all. That was the chair. I'm sitting in the chair. I mean, that's not me, well, farting. Yeah, sounds like I'm farting, but it was just me moving around in a chair. Just moved a little bit and made that noise. Hope you guys did. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, people in foreign countries know how to act and know how to treat people. You know, Europe, Asia, Australia, New Zealand, countries in Africa, some of them. Um, but you know, in some of those countries, you got people, you got some dicks, you got some assholes, you got people who will ignore you when you ask them a question. I mean, my dad asked a police officer at Heathrow Airport in London, England, in the United Kingdom, where the buses were. Like after me, my dad, my sister, my mom got our luggage at the baggage claim at the airport. My dad asked this police officer where is the buses at. He turns around and ignores my dad and walks away. So you know, then I watched a TV show about some guy from some country in Europe who completely ignored this woman who was from Texas, the United States. Um, it was a naked and afraid challenge. And I saw this like he ignored her, and she kept asking her want to help him out. He just ignored her, and she just lost and just got mad and talking about killing the guy. And after that threat, and after her losing it, she was booted off of the episode. And the guy from some country in Europe, don't know what country he's from, um, won the challenge, went through it, won the challenge of survival of being nude, and he talked about problems within his family. So you know, people in foreign countries have their problems. You know, some will talk to you, some are friendly, some will ignore you and won't say anything to you. But so there's more bad than good, and overall they're nothing like people here in America. So yeah. Um. So I'm gonna. So after I make this video, I'm gonna post it. Or see if it's gonna see if YouTube gonna allow me to post it. You know, they're gonna like do some to block me. Let me see if they're gonna block me if I post a video on this account, this 4-year-old account. Okay. Okay, before I end this video, I'm gonna read why I got this strike. Okay, well, I tried to repeal it. They rejected the repeal. Okay. I'm gonna read this. Your content, why white people in America suck, was removed due to a violation of our community guidelines, and your channel got a first strike. Okay, yeah. Okay. Your content was removed due to a violation of our community guidelines. Strikes expire after 90 days, and deleting the video will not remove the strike. Yeah, I know that. If this happens again, your channel will get a second community guidelines strike. You won't be able to do things like upload, post, or live stream for 2 weeks. Okay. And yeah. And why white people in America suck, part 1, was removed and deemed as hate speech, and I did something completely stupid like do a repeal, and the repeal rejected. Okay, this is a content that I deleted back on October the 7th of 2019. It was a video about American women and Canadian women, and I got a strike on that, and it was removed. The first video I did was crappy. It sucked, so I went and redid it and make sure it was better. And YouTube removed it and gave me a strike. I mean, I said something in that video that gave me that strike. So okay, I'm just gonna say this on the video, why white people suck in America. I don't hate white people. I don't hate them. I hate people who are assholes, who are liars, who's full of shit, who are delusional and say a lot of stuff that tear people down and bring people down. I mean, I hate stupid people and I hate assholes. Those are the people that I don't like. And these people exist in all races, not just the white race. So, to any white person in America who thinks I'm racist, because of this video I made on why white people suck in America, you guys are just mad. You guys just you're just making up stuff on me just to make yourselves look good and make me look bad. I mean, you guys are denial. You guys are denial of the truth. You guys can't admit the truth. And yeah, I don't give a shit about you people, you white people who want to make fun of how I talk and tell me I have a speech impediment problem or a speech problem and bash me for making a video of me going to Natchitoches, Louisiana, and talk about the video made you dizzy and asking me what am I filming, and oh, I'm just very critical of your video and I don't mean to hurt your feelings, which I don't give a shit about. If you don't like the video, don't watch it.
Go cry. She's 100% right. Stupid, worthless boy. Every boy sucks. And don't matter about it.
Shut the fuck up. You gonna put some crying, laughing faces on, like I'm laughing at you. My God, I mean, yeah, this must be a white boy. He is fucking retarded. Yeah, I don't like these people. These people are fucking stupid. Yeah, before I end this video, I remember I went back and forth with a racist black woman on her YouTube channel, and the name of it is Tia Loves Ya, more like Tia Hates Ya. And she was calling like white people like cave beast and coon, and I was going back and forth with her in the comments on how bad America is and race. She thought I was white because of this name of this YouTube account that I started. This was back in 2016 before I started the New Manchester YouTube channel / account. And she called me a cracker, and I revealed to her as a black man. Yeah, it shows that like she hates white people. She was like bashing This was on a video of she was bashing a interracial couple in Canada, a black husband, a white wife, and biracial children. And it was a video about them being kicked out of an apartment in Toronto, Ontario, because the landlord or tenant was a racist white person, and this idiot fat ass black woman who was racist said something like, "You gotta get away from them coons. They're no good. They're coons." Yeah, and she just ripped me out. She just ripped me up. She was just this ghetto black woman who was completely racist. And yeah, I dealt with a racist black man at this church that my dad was pastor of. It was a church in Marshall, Texas. Uh, the name of it is Ward Chapel. And this black guy there, who was a member of the church, who was in charge of everything in the church, was racist. He hated white people. And my dad told me about it. My dad said it's like every time we have a program and it involves white people coming to the church, he had to make excuses all the time. And I look back on this guy, and my dad's no longer pastor of this church anymore. You know, I don't have anything to do with a racist black person who hates white people. I mean, I'm not on the side of racist white people, and I sure as hell aren't on the side of racist black people. And they're both wrong, and they're no good at all. Yeah.
Go cry! She's 100% right, stupid worthless boy! Every boy sucks, and don't matter how about it.
Every boy sucks and don't matter how about it. You gonna try to put me down and you can't even type down a comment right. Don't matter how about it. That makes no sense whatsoever. I try to comment, try to send Cream a comment. He deleted his comment so he won't hear what I have to say. And I guess he deemed me as a stupid, worthless boy, an incel, and a retard. Yeah. These Me Too movement people want to call people incels. It's funny, white people like this guy, Cream, they'll send a comment like this that you're looking at. Hope you guys see that. They'll send a comment like this, then you go and try to respond to them, they'll delete it. They love to dish out all the punishment, but they don't want to hear a response. I guess this guy thinks that, I'm an incel and he doesn't want to hear what I have to say. This right here is a mass shooter starter. You got black people like this guy or like this as well. There's a black guy who put down and crap all over people like Elliot Rogers and George Soudini and Nicholas Cruz. What's this black guy's name? Tyrone Magnus. And a guy who I unsubscribed to, Doc Garcia of the YouTube channel DocG07, which was originally Damn This Place 07, but I take that back. He made a video about incels, so yeah, and he was going after the dark black ones who were just completely dark and just under the ground, really, really bad. So I'm not an incel, Never was one, and I don't care. Because I can go overseas and find a woman. In countries in Europe, Africa, Australia. I can go to those countries looking to find a woman. I'll probably go to the Philippines and have women just fight all over me. So, yeah. You saying these women, this guy said women in America are 100% right. No, they're not. They're wrong. And they're all wrong. And you wrong too, you white knight, Captain Sable-Ho. I'm laughing at you. Laugh out loud. Shut up, idiot. Yeah. These are the type of white people that I don't like. I don't like ignorant, idiotic, delusional white people who like to tear down people and turn them into mass shooters. Yeah, I hate those white people. I mean, I really do. I don't hate the ones that are good, like my good friend Captain Brandon Horror Lover, or Brandon Middleton, and a lovely, nice woman from the Southeast who he told about me, and she's one of my subscribers now. So yeah, I respect those white people and I don't hate them. I hate these jerk-offs. I really do. Okay, that's all I gotta say in this video. I hope this video makes it on my channel. I hope it doesn't be removed and YouTube removes the video and give me another strike on it. All right, bye.